What's going on, Savage Gang? It's your boy, back with another banker. Alright, so y'all already know, man, I'm coming to y'all with another DIY. So, in today's video, we will be adding something new to the charger. Well, I'm gonna just give y'all a little backstory. I've been trying to, I've been thinking about getting this part for so long, but I just never, thought about pulling the trigger until now. Like, I got something big coming up real soon, and I just been contemplating on when I was gonna pull the trigger on doing this. And I thought about it, I was like, I kinda wanna wait. I don't wanna do it like right now, because I wanna get other things done first. But here we are. All right, so as you can see by the thumbnail and the title, we taking the cats off. We going catless mid, 3-inch. I really couldn't find any other mid other than this one. And the reason why, I guess because a lot of people discontinue theirs because of emissions and things like that, but I'm ready for my car to be louder. I really don't think that there's like a horsepower gain in it by going up to a bigger mid pipe, but I will go in depth into it today. So this is gonna kind of be like a two-part, because a while back, I wanna say about 2 or 3 months ago, my check engine light came on. Checked out why my check engine light was on, and it turned out to be something dealing with the actuator. So I got under the car, realized that it had snapped completely. Don't know what happened, don't know how it happened, but it did. So with that being said, I ended up having to buy a brand new one. Got it put on, the check engine light still never went off. So I don't know what happened, took the battery cables off, thought it was gonna reset, it never reset. But here we are, still with the check engine light on. So with that being said, with my check engine light being on, I can't remote start my car. We gonna take the MFers off. So I didn't have any issues, had them on for about a year, and then this happened. So at this point, I'm just over it. I'm tired of it. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with it. So what we gonna do is we just gonna remove it. Hopefully that gives it a hard reset, and we don't have to worry about my check engine light. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So as you can see, I've already taken my wheels off, but I took the wheels off and realized that I think with the wheels off, it's a lot easier for me to get to the bolts that I need to get to. Because if you can see, like right there, those are the bolts pretty much they have to come off. So I have to jack the car up a little more so I can slide under there. But for the most part, I think with the wheels off, it makes it a lot easier for you to get to. So I'm about to get ready to jack the car up a little more, and we're gonna get this started. But first, it's pretty straightforward. I got these from Cornerstone Performance. So Cornerstone really is like the only competitor that I really see out there that really still does catless mids. You can find them, going through Cooks and things like that, but this one right here was like a bang for your buck. It's pretty much straightforward what it is. It's 3-inch piping without the cats. Without the cats. So I got the one with the adapters for the X pipe. So also, a little more backstory. I bought the carbon exhaust 3-inch X pipe about a year ago, and I never got it installed. So once we get under there, I'm gonna show y'all why I never got it installed. Because after getting the Corsa exhaust catback put on my car, the guy who had the car previously got the mid mufflers cut off. So with him getting the mid mufflers cut off, basically whoever cut them off didn't put the same inch piping to replace it. And you'll see what I'm talking about once I get under there, but it's 2 different sizes on each side. So I have to get that taken care of also. But I'm gonna pair the carbon exhaust X pipe with this 3-inch Catless, and and we're gonna see what it sounds like. A lot of people say that if you get the mid pipe and you get straight piping all the way back, it has like a drone. And we'll cross that bridge whenever we get to it, but y'all stay tuned. We're gonna get this process started. And the 3-inch X pipe that I do have, I'm assuming that this is the adapter for the X pipe. Well, I know it is, but I think with the 3-inch, I don't know if it'll exactly fit straight in here snug. It said it would, but we're gonna see. But for right now, I'm gonna install this with the 275 X pipe that came from the factory. But once I get the car jacked up a little more, I'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, so a couple of things that I wanna mention while I'm doing this, while I'm actually prepping the car to get it ready for me to start trying to get at them bolts. So I don't know if every car has it, but which I'm pretty sure all Chargers and Challengers probably do. But this part, I want this part to come off so I can have a little more leverage to get my jack stand to hold the car up like somewhere in this area. So the higher this part is, the easier it'll be for me to get up under there. So I'm just removing all of these with my pry tool. And I'm talking about my car, man. My car dirty. We all know that. Like, I ain't washed my car in, like I said, about 3 months. But after this install, I'm gonna get back to it. But I don't have all of them installed. You know, I lost a couple over time. And I just haven't had the time to replace them yet. But I will. Whew. All right. All right, so don't pay this wire no attention. This is a part of my my underglow. All right. So, as I was saying, like, it gives me a little more leverage. And let me. I don't really know how I want this to go anymore. Because now I'm seeing I could possibly, nah. Nope. Nah, we just gonna. I think that'll be perfect. All right, so right here I got a a 16mm socket, and that's what you pretty much gonna use to get your bolts out. And the other tool that I got, I went and picked this up from Harbor Freight. This ratchet. So it helps you, you know, bend it back if you need to get into tight places or that are at weird angles. So it has an extender on it that can also bend and do what it needs to do. So just in case I run into any problems trying to get these bolts out, I really won't have any kind of real issues with trying to angle it how I need to. So sprayed them with the WD-40. Let's see what we got. Let me try to move y'all so I don't tear my camera up. So it's not even that, it ain't even really that hard. I guess after the WD-40, I guess after it soaks. And right now I'm on the driver's side, because I don't remember mentioning that part. All right, so if you look, right here, there's a black clip that holds the O2 sensor cord inside of it. You just put your flathead in between it. If you just slide the flathead in between it, like right in between the hole, and pull it, it'll pop right off. And then this right here is your O2 sensor. All right, that's a better view. This right here is your O2 sensor connector. If you push this in, if you push that in, right there, push that in and pull, it'll pop right out. So now, the only thing that we have left on this side is to do that back bolt. So give me a second, I'll be right back. And when I turn the camera back on, we'll be finishing off that side. All right, so after some very, very hard tugging, pulling, snatching, cussing, I finally got it loose. Make sure you have some WD-40, because without WD-40, you ain't getting this off. I'm sorry. All right, so because it comes with new clamps, I really don't need these anymore. The original clamps that are on the car. So we're gonna take all that out, but all right, so after fighting with this passenger side. I finally got it loose. Like, I don't know what the hell. Oh, shit. WD-40, y'all. WD-40. That's all I'ma say. And I ain't saying nothing else. That is your best friend, WD-40. All right, so after you get that bolt, then you just repeat the same steps for the other side. All right, y'all, so I know I kind of, cut y'all off in the middle trying to get the passenger side off, but I'm officially done getting both sides off completely. This right here was a hassle, but now we're gonna get to the next step on O2 sensors and reinstalling. So, and all the other parts that you're gonna need to finish this install. All right, so this too. Make sure y'all get one. This right here is the O2 sensor socket. You can get it from AutoZone. You can rent it or you can buy one. I chose to rent it. Now, if I get more people that want me to do this install for them, then I'll just purchase one. But I just went on ahead and rented this one. This right here helped out tremendously with trying to get the O2 sensors off. At first, I was struggling with a wrench, didn't work, but this came in handy a lot. So I had to fight for about 20 minutes trying to get those O2 sensors off. I don't know if they've ever been replaced on the car. They are right here. So y'all help me out. Y'all let me know if they're supposed to look like that. I don't know. And if not, I will replace them. But y'all let me know. But for the most part, man, here's the comparison between the two. And the new ones are a lot bigger than the factory. So hopefully it opens it up, makes it sound a whole lot better. Louder, of course. But for the most part, I have to see if I can get those old clamps off. They look like they were kind of sealed to the X pipe. We're gonna try to work that out in a second. And I'll show y'all what I mean in a minute. But I have to go in the house, grab the other tool that I'll need to finish this install when it comes to reinstalling the O2 sensors. So I watched the video on YouTube and the guy got some defowlers. So that's to help with the O2 sensor so you don't have a check engine light. Now, right now I already have a check engine light, but we're gonna take care of that also while under the car. So for the most part, give me a second. I'm about to run in the house, grab what I need to grab, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so these right here are the defowlers that you're gonna need to finish this install. So make sure you get the right ones. I bought the wrong ones the first time. You can just get them from your local O'Reilly's. Make sure you get the 18mm ones. The ones that I bought were the 14mm ones, thinking that I couldn't get them in store, but you can. You're gonna need 2 of them. So whichever one you put on top, you're gonna need to drill a 1/2 hole through it to get the right clearance for your O2 sensor. So in a second, I'm gonna drill my hole and then show you what it looks like before I install it back, just to give you an idea as to what you need to do in order to get this job done. Because the videos that I watched, they didn't actually break it down and show you step by step, but I'm gonna do that the first time. You know, just to give you a little more in depth into what you need to be doing in order to get your job done. So give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna turn the camera back on once I get it done and show you what it looks like. Just stay tuned. All right, so if you can see, I definitely drilled the hole a little bigger. So you just want to be able to get it big enough. If you don't have a half, just use what you can to make it big enough, because you want to be able to get this part to go inside of the fowler. So without drilling that hole through the defouler, you won't be able to use it. And it gives it enough clearance in order for you to screw it down inside of the defouler. So I started off by drilling this way to expand it as much as I could. And then since I didn't have a half drill bit, I just used what I could to make it as big as possible. So just wanted to make sure I showed y'all what it looked like. And I've already done one. So in a second, I'm gonna show y'all what both of them look like so far. And then we'll just keep going with the install. And after that, it'll pretty much just be putting everything back together. But I do have one more thing that I want to reiterate to y'all that I noticed about the kit that I bought. So give me a second, I'll turn the camera right back on. All right, so when I first showed y'all the kit, I showed y'all everything that came with it. So it came with 2 new set of clamps, and it came with these, which you all see in between the mid pipe. So these are the connectors for your X pipe. So the video that I watched, the guy, those right there. So the video that I watched, the guy didn't get the same kit that I got. So they have 2 kits. One that just comes with the X pipe. Not the X pipe, my bad. So they have one kit that just comes with the mid pipes. But they have this kit that I got that comes with 2 new set of clamps, and that comes with the extensions for the X pipe. So if you don't get the kit that I got that comes with the extensions for the X pipe, then you would need to get a tailpipe expander. That's what the guy used in the video I watched. So it'll pretty much open up your X pipe in order for you to slide your mid pipe into it, because you know the factory exhaust comes with a 2.75. So what he did was he just went and got an expander and expanded his X pipe to open it up. So if you get the kit that I got, you don't have to worry about the expander, because you can just hook these up, and it hooks up just like this, if I'm not mistaken. So it goes straight in, just like that. So what I'll do is, I'll put the clamp around here and clamp it down. And then my other clamp that's on my X pipe, I'll use that one to connect the two, the mid pipe to the X pipe. But this area right here is it's a 2.5 inch, which will slide right inside of it. So I say get the kit that I got. And the crazy thing about it is, I say just get the kit that I got. And the crazy thing about the kit that I got, it comes with the extra accessories, but it's the same price as just getting the mid pipe by itself. That's crazy, right? So they have the kit with just the mid pipe, and the total price was, I think, $389. It was $389 exactly. So it's kind of crazy because the mid pipe itself is $389, but the kit that I got with the extra accessories is still $389 also. So I say, why not just get the one that comes with the extra accessories and save yourself time and headache trying to expand the X pipe when you can just slide it straight in. So pretty much I have my O2 sensors installed with the defilers. So the only thing left to do is to reinstall. So give me a second. I'm gonna pretty much get both of them back under the car. I'll show y'all where the O2 sensor brackets are held because I didn't get a chance to show y'all that. Well, the passenger side, I did. So in a second, I'm gonna sit y'all back up under the car and we about to get this thing pretty much wrapped up and finished. So give me a second. All right, so other side is already done. O2 sensors hooked back up. I'll show y'all that in a second. Bolts are in, tighten. I just got this last one to do. All right, so here's my O2 sensor. And let me see. I'm gonna put it back in its connector. And you should be listening for like a click. I'm trying to do this one-handed. There it is, I think. All right, so I may not be able to do it one-handed. Alrighty now. Let's see. Oh boy. Alright, so we just gonna break it down. I was trying to do it while it was up there at the top, but of course it wasn't trying to do what I wanted it to do. All right, so after about 20 minutes, and it been 20 minutes, been about 5 minutes fighting, finally got it in. And excuse the echo if you all hear one. Slide that back down. So there was a connector right here, but I accidentally broke it. That holds the O2 sensor wire. But I don't think anything would damage it or heat it or anything like that. But all right, so now once you get your O2 sensors pretty much back in place, the only thing that you have left is to screw everything down, tighten it up, put the car back together. So give me a second, let me tighten these 2 bolts up and then the other 2 down there, and then I'll be right back.
All right, so we are officially done. Got all my bolts tightened, front to back. As y'all can see. So, pretty much putting everything back together. Like I said, when you do the install, I think it's best to take the tires off. But I mean, it's completely up to you how y'all want to do it. But yeah, we pretty much done, y'all. So I'm about to just, jack the car up, put my flaps that I took from right here back off once I get the jack stands from up under here, and get the tires back on, and we gonna get a sound clip. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, y'all. So, first of all, good morning. It's the next day. I officially got done with everything last night, and I didn't want to crank the car up. I wanted it to be a brand new day, fresh start. The only reason why I didn't crank it up last night, I know it's gonna be stupid loud, but I just really didn't want to wake my neighbors up. I felt like I was already doing enough knocking and stuff like that last night, and I didn't want to disturb them folks too much. But today is a brand new day. Everybody up, they out, they moving. It's time to crank this baby up. All right, so got a couple things to review with y'all. So I thought that this install was gonna be quick, simple, straight to the point, but it was a little difficult. I'm not even gonna lie to you, especially for it just being a one-person job. Now it's not too difficult to where I wouldn't do it again, but it was just a lot difficult because it was my first time doing it. So like I said, the kit that I got, which I will be putting a link in the description below, but it was so hard trying to get those adapters in. Like, it was crazy hard. Like, I don't know. I thought they was just gonna slide straight in there. Man, I had to beat them things in there. Like, I'm talking about like hammer tight, beating them in there. But I got everything in. It took me about 30, 45 minutes to get them all the way in there. And I was kind of making a lot of noise at night, so that's probably why it took me a lot longer than expected, but I got the job done. That's all I can say. Another thing to mention, if you get the kit that I got, make sure you put the clamps on the mid pipes first before trying to connect it to the X pipe. I ran into issues where I had to like bend it in order to get it around there because I forgot to put them on there. But that's just a couple things to mention to y'all as far as getting the install done correctly. All right, so recap everything that's done to my exhaust before I crank it up. So I just put the mid pipe on, and the X pipe is still factory. Now, I didn't show y'all the messed up piping in the car that's on the car, but I'll show y'all that once I actually take the MFers off. So the MFers are still on there. So I still have a check engine light. So in the next video or the video after that, I'll be taking those off. I'm gonna take them off before I take my car to get the X pipe put on. But I'm gonna show y'all that, man. It's real weak. It's real weird how they just chose two different pipings to put on the car. But I don't know. That was before me. But I'm gonna get all that squared away. But on the tail end of it, I have the Corsa catback. Now, I already heard that the catback with a Catless mid is ridiculous, but we about to find out. So I'm gonna stop talking, stop holding y'all up. We about to dive right on into it. Let's get it. let's see. Oh yeah. It's like, it's still subtle. Like, it's loud when you crank it up, but it's not even that bad. Like it's loud once you get into the car, but oh, it's definitely loud though. Like it's crazy loud, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh yeah. It's dumb loud. Like, it's dumb loud, bro. But it's loud when I get into it, like I said. So when you in the car, like, it's quiet. Like, I'm not even lying, like, and I'm pretty sure that's how Corsa exhaust is. It's like, it's not loud until you like heavy on the gas. So as long as I'm driving and I'm driving regular, I don't have to worry about nothing. Like, it's quiet like now. Like, and I didn't even put it like in sport or anything like that. I'm just driving. And I mean, like, I barely hear it now. But of course, you know, a lot of people, they have their own reactions to it and stuff. And I know once I get that once I put that X pipe on there, it's gonna make it sound deeper. Like, now it's like, it's crazy loud when I hit the gas, but it ain't even that. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's not how most people make it out to be. Like, it's real, like, it's quiet as hell now. And my car seems like it's faster. I don't know, but my car seems like it's pulling hard. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Now, fumes, I smell fumes. So I think that may be because you still got to get it broke in. But I know, of course, you know, going Catless, you gonna smell stuff anyway. And I ain't even tripping off that. For real. Alright, y'all, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed the install. I hope y'all enjoyed the step-by-step details that I gave about the install. I hope y'all enjoyed every single part of this video. If you did, make sure y'all go down, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below and let me know what y'all think of the new sound. If you did check out the entire video, I do appreciate it. If you made it this far, thank you. But yeah, man, we going up, man. I got a couple more videos that I'll be dropping behind this one, so stay tuned for those too. Hit that post notification bell so every single time I post, man, I'll be right in your face with it. Let's get it. Y'all already know how I end each and every last one of my videos. Stay up, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember this is a savage world. And in this world, you can be anything you want to be. All right.